The Wrestler, directed by Darren Aronofsky, starring Mickey Rourke and Marisa Tomei in two Oscar-nominated performances. It's on the surface, it's a drama about a wrestler, a professional fighter at those types of events, and by extension about the whole business itself as well. Mickey Rourke plays Randy, known as the Ram, an aging wrestler who was once on top of the world and now struggles to make a living, spending his weekends on small wrestling events around the country, getting more and more hurt and I'd even say ravaged physically. And on weekdays, he takes odd jobs at the supermarket to make ends meet, to pay off his shithole place in a trailer park. He lives alone, estranged from his daughter and devoid of almost any genuine relationships, save for maybe one, with Pam, a local stripper played by Marisa Tomei. Randy goes to see her now and again at the club and naively believes that there may be some feelings formed between them. And through that character of Pam, I think the real nature, the true nature of the wrestler as a film comes out, because like Randy, she's a has-been. She's an aging woman with her once lucrative career, so to speak, slowly fading away, and with not a single new opportunity on the horizon. They're both slowly coming to that realization that the best in life, if ever there was such a thing, is already way behind them, and then they try to somehow deal with it. I think despite the fact that these characters are so specifically defined by their unusual careers, a wrestler and a stripper, they manage to be relatable and human, and they manage to convey that sense of old age catching up with you, even to someone on the younger side, such as myself. The film has an incredibly raw quality to it that has to do in a lot of ways with the style that it's shot in. The image is grainy and the shots often handheld and moving, which makes it seem almost like an amateur home video, like we're watching real people, perhaps neighbors, dealing with their problems, with their lives. Some of the scenes were also actually completely improvised. That includes all the backstage talks between the wrestlers and the scene where Randy is serving customers at a supermarket deli. Those weren't even actors, just real people coming in to buy their stuff that just got caught on film. And so, because of the nature of the film and how well it plays into that nature, it's not an easy watch. It's a rather melancholic, if not depressing picture. What little hope there is has to be desperately scrounged for. There is no magical solution to life's problems. It's very much in line with other movies of Aronofsky, Requiem for a Dream, Black Swan, Mother. It's draining and raw, but also powerful and impactful, emotionally speaking. Both leads are great and definitely deserve the Oscar nominations. I also thought the music, particularly the 1980s rock and metal, was incorporated in a great way. And last but not least, it was interesting to me to explore that, even if it's a bit on the surface level, to explore that business of wrestling from behind the curtain. It is something truly baffling to me as a European that the Americans have had such passion for this form of entertainment for such a long time. After all, it is just, grown men in silly costumes pretending to fight each other, going through choreographed and staged moves. And yeah, I've seen arguments online where people defend it, saying that sure, it's staged, but it still requires a lot of skill to be able to take the hits, to withstand the damage, to be able to throw each other from the stage and use staplers and smash through windows and tables and stuff. But really, is it a skill that we should admire? The only thing, it's sad that grown people are entertained by pretend fighting with real wounds. I think it's kind of sad and pathetic at the same time, and I do feel bad for the wrestlers who have to smile for the cameras while really being, not much more than glorified clowns and ruining their bodies in the process. Which brings us all the way around to that character comparison of Randy and Pam. He's pretending to be fighting, she's pretending to be attracted to the customers and care about them. Their careers are not that dissimilar to one another, which is another layer to an already great film. So I really appreciated The Wrestler. I wouldn't use the word enjoyed because it drained me emotionally, but it does achieve the goals it set out to achieve. And it's a very good film, to be sure.